Greed does not have to solely depend on money. Let me say that again. Greed, or being greedy, does not have to solely depend on money. Let's talk about that. To talketh about it, the Lord is. Yes. Yeah. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Friday. Friday. Hey, Katie, can you turn that down a little bit?
Oh, sure.
So,
Alexa, volume.
It's so interesting to me that greed, or being greedy, does not have to solely depend on money. Because every time we think of greedy, we think, oh, he's greedy for money, or she's greedy for money. Like, there's other things you could be greedy for. For instance, you could be greedy of someone's love. Like, you want all their love, and nobody else can have their love. Nobody else can have their friendship, and you're so greedy, and you just want, and take. Or you're greedy of being self-centered. Like, it's all about you. You're greedy about who gets the limelight. You're greedy about who gets the praise or the pat on the back. Or you're greedy for, position in a company. You got to get there. You're greedy. You're hungry for that. And a lot of times we equate that for something good. We're like, oh yeah, he's just greedy or hungry for what he wants. She's just really passionate about that. And we hide it under the idea or ideological idea of greediness, that they're really greedy for that. And they don't do it by, good means. Well, Proverbs chapter 28-25 says this: a greedy man stirs up strife. Now you're like, what? Money? No. A greedy man stirs up strife. How does he stir up strife? Because he wants it his way or the highway. She wants it her way or the highway. And it's very greedy. Like, you don't want to compromise. You're not going to do anything. You're just very greedy about what you want. And I don't care how other people feel or how other people react. So you're greedy and you stir up strife. I mean, that could even go with money too. But the buts of the Bible. Here you go. A greedy man stirs up strife, but the one who trusts in the Lord will be enriched. And see the priority here? The priority is the first one wants what he or she wants forever. Like, it's my way, my direction, my opinion, my truth, my faith, my whatever. Okay, they're greedy about what they want, and it stirs up strife because they can't compromise, they can't have, they can't talk it out, they just can't do anything except what they want to do. And it stirs up strife, it stirs up anger, it stirs up jealousy, it stirs up all kinds of stuff in other people. But the one who puts his trust in the Lord first, ask the Lord, is this what you want? Ask the Lord, is this your way? Ask the Lord, hey, am I reading this right in the Bible? Hey, am I looking at this spiritually? Am I looking at this in your direction? Am I looking at this through your eyes and studying it before we act? And so we trust in God, and then He will enrich us. He will give the needs that we need to have in this life, not necessarily the wants. And we got to understand that God gives us our needs, and we can work for our wants, and He does bless those when it's in His direction, but not necessarily, because sometimes what we need is not necessarily what we feel comfortable with. Like, we need to have His desires, not our desires. And sometimes we're like, no, I want my desires, I want my way, and it stirs up strife. It stirs up strife in our heart, our actions, our life, everything about us. And so when we put our trust in God first and look at His way first, then He will in turn enrich and give us what we need. Instead of us putting ourselves first and we just don't know what we're doing. We have to understand that His wisdom and His way is so much better, because He knows the past, the present, the future. He knows all the people around you. He knows the interactions. He knows your enemies. He knows your friends, your family. He knows everything that's going to happen. And so we put everything at His feet because we trust Him. There you go. So my encouragement for you today is trust in God first, and you won't have to worry about greediness or strife or anger, because his way is better. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great Friday. And I'll see you Sunday, 9:30 in the morning for class 101. And then 11 o'clock, we'll have service together and just have a great time. I love you. Bye.